I was buying material from them. And I asked him, is there any chance of getting any first flooring? And I sort of asked him, you know. He said, yes, sir. He said, we got some coming in the car. He said, well, how much is it? How much is it in the car? And he got the tag, and he told me. I said, well, that's just what we need.
So you just bought yourself a carload right there.
And well, we can buy the car. We had a lot of other stuff coming in.
Oh, right.
They just had enough flooring for our church. We could cover it.
Well, can't complain about that.
No.
Yeah. Well, how much did you need? Do you remember just off the top of your head how many square feet you had to work with there? It's pretty large.
I'd say there's about 3,000 feet in there.
About 3,000 square feet?
I would say it's
pretty good sized house. You know,
yeah.
if you're thinking of a house. How many people could you get inside the church when you were using it? How many did you figure to be able to use it?
well, we got up to, I was in there about a year, membership. Well, as soon as we got into the church, the membership started to grow. You get to the church building, when they started to come in.
Right.
We could seat pretty close to 200.
200 people in that church.
Pretty close, 350, 200.
Well, now, in 1946, when you started,
So many days a month.
and you bought it from the school district.
And we brought it right into the school district.
And after you bought it, why everyone came around and said, you know,
We started the building, then they come around, wonder how in the world we got hold of that piece of property. It's a nice piece of property, you know.
oh yeah, nice area.
You block off of one main street, 2 blocks off of the other main street.
Yeah, I have to say that this is side 2 of the tape recording. My name is Thomas M. King, and this is June 3, 1978. This is the same day that we're dedicating the new 1978, or not dedicating, but consecrating the church here in Campbell, the Seventh-day Adventist Church. And I'm talking to Mr. Ralph H. Anderson about the first Seventh-day Adventist Church in Campbell. Okay?
Sure.
And this is for the City of Campbell's Oral History Project.
Sure.
Okay, you said you had trouble building the building. Now, what was our last question? We were talking about
About building material, how are you?
yeah.
Before we got the building material,
Okay.
I told you about that.
And you did have difficulties, though, getting building material.
Everything seemed to come along when we wanted. In fact, there was a guy in Handover. The Lord just provided that.
Each time, like the flooring, for example.
Yeah. Then when it comes to sheetrock, I went into Borcher Brothers, of course I was acquainted in there. And he said, "Where Anderson didn't have any priority."
Oh.
How did I know that? He said, "We get a car in occasionally, but there's no priority." And he took out a tablet there, and there was 2 lists, and there must have been about 40 or 50 people ahead of me. So see all this list here? And I had done him a favor. And said, "Well, I'll see if you get your sheet."
Well, because Borcher Brothers is an old company in San Jose.
They were very nice about it.
Great.
And when he got, he said, "Just let me know about a month ahead of time." And in a couple of weeks, the sheetrock was all there.
Right where you needed it.
Yeah.
Great.
And they were very nice about it. In fact, over the building.
Who drew the plans before you started building?
Well, we didn't have any architect or anything. There was a carpenter up in Mountain View. I forget his name. He drew plans and then he sketched out the building for us. It being a small building, you know.
Yeah, only
It was
3,000.
easy. For a building like this, you'd have to be an architect
Oh, sure, yeah.
to build it. And
But this was just a guy who was he a member incidentally of the church? Or?
yes, he was a member of the church up in Mountain View.
Okay.
He drew the plans up for us. And
Do you remember what happened to the plans, or?
I don't know, I haven't seen them since I know the church.
Did you have to show those plans to the county building inspector?
Yes, they wanted to go.
Okay, so they looked at them and checked them out.
Oh, yeah, they checked them out.
And did the inspector come out like once a day or once a month or just one time?
Well, whenever we called him, he'd come out and inspect it.
You'd like to check the electrical or check
Yeah.
the plumbing or, okay. Who did your electrical? You do your own?
No. And there was an electrician here in town that put in the pipes. So you had to be all metal conduit,
How come?
being a public building.
Oh, I see.
And he put in the pipes. He was here in town. I paid him for that.
That was in Campbell.
Yeah, and he was a union outfit.
Okay.
He sent out 2 men and 1 man that stood or stand around watching them. And I said, oh, we can't stand that. That'll run the cost up too much. Well, when we got ready, got the sheetrock on and everything, got ready to pull the wires. I got another plumber, electrician over in San Jose who was non-union in the electrical shop over there. And he come over and pulled the plumber, pulled the wires all himself, and did a beautiful job.
Well, now you mentioned trouble getting material and no problem with the inspectors. Did you have members who were church members who went to church and who also helped build the church?
Oh, yes.
Like yourself?
Yes.
Okay, you took a hammer and put a few nails in?
Oh, yes, that worked right along here. There was always a crew there, especially on Sunday. They group would come out from San Jose, Mountain View, and help us.
Okay.
And then the one contractor, evidence contractor, Jim, the Swiggle boys.
Jim Swiggle?
It wasn't Jim, it was Jack Swiggle, his brother. I forget what.
S-W-E...
I don't know, Swig.
Where was he from anyway?
Well, they lived out the other side of Campbell there. And
toward Mountain View or
toward North, I think at that time they lived out towards Los Gatos. They moved around quite a bit. They built houses and so on.
Okay.
And anyway, they told me that they would put up the frame for us. They'd give us a day's work over there. So we sent 4 carpenters over there for a day.
Okay, just like that.
Yeah. And they put up all the frame up to the roof.
They just, was it laying on the ground and they just lifted it up? Or did
No, they framed it up.
They nailed it together?
Nailed it together and everything, put it up for us, and got us up to the roof framing, and then I framed the roof in myself.
Okay. What kind of roof did you put on it? First time shingle or
Well, just asphalt shingles.
asphalt shingle? Not a very elaborate, ritzy place, was it?
Oh, no.
Very...
We were a small group and 4 people, and we wanted a place to meet in. That's all.
Okay.
And in those days, the conference didn't finance them like they do now. In these churches, they have this financing set up, and we had to pay our own way.
Well, I noticed all this labor you put in here. Now you, according to your letter, you stopped being the elder in 1948.
Yeah.
Was that a reward for finishing the church, or
No.
what happened there?
I was, got a pastor here, and I think I was 48. Let's see, I moved away on 48 or 49.
Oh, you mean you
I was one of the elders of the church up until that time.
Okay, now you left the area, you mean?
Yes, I left the area.
So you didn't attend the church after you stopped being an elder?
No.
Okay, now...
Well, maybe I was, I don't think I was still an elder when I left.
Okay, where did you go anyway?
Went to Yukon.
Okay, so you went clear out of this area?
Yeah, I went to
Okay, and you mentioned here that you started raising funds in 41, and that you had a gentleman come in 48 who became the new elder, and he became the pastor.
Pastor, yes, Elder Buffano.
Buffano, yeah, you knew him. What was his first name?
Buffano.
What was
So,
Say something? Is that right?
no, Caesar.
Caesar?
Caesar Buffano.
Buffano. Sounds Italian, is that
He's
right?
Italian. He come in here, he was an Italian, and he worked with the Italian